Hey everyone, it's about 2:30 a.m., maybe 2:40. I can't really sleep. Uh, I'm here to tell a little bit about my current situation. Um, at this time, I no longer feeling safe where I'm living, where I have to sleep because too much bad situations going on with people dying, people they're like dying for stupidness, and it's mostly these guys that be out, in the street. And it's sad when you have to lose your life over stupidity, over situations, that could be avoided. And at this current time, I'm no longer, feeling 100% safe. Years ago, I was feeling, pretty safe here, but now I'm no longer feeling as safe as I used to feel because too many people, getting shot, stabbed again, for stupidness. I wasn't quite ready to let everybody know that I am currently in process of moving. Now, I don't know exactly when. It should be happening sometime between January 2026 and it could be maybe around the end of 2026 because I don't want to rush into nothing. I want to be sure that wherever I'm choosing to live will be safe for me, my family, and my age, because I'm in my lower 50s. I need to be sure that I'm getting, good heat. I need to be near a park within 4 to 6 short blocks. I want to be able to, ride my bike, ride my scooter safely, have some activities for people my age. So I have to, really focus on getting out of here because for people, like months, not even years, months back to back, have, I don't know how to say, if they mysteriously died, they died, and the shootings, the stabbings is just really getting out of hand, and I can no longer continue to live here. Yes, I am excited about moving. I'm already in the process of, getting stuff ready, getting stuff packed up or whatever. I done already started doing that. So I will let everybody know when I will be moving. People, my subscribers my followers will be, going on this journey with me. And you will see things slowly take place, little at a time. But yes, I was not going to tell anybody anything because I thought it was, a little bit too early to let everybody know that I'm moving. But now that things is getting out of hand with all these mysterious deaths and stabbings and stuff. But like I said, it's mostly guys. Because, these guys be out here doing, God knows what. And it's like just really getting out of hand. And it's no longer safe here for me. I don't know about anybody else. But for me and my family, it's no longer safe here. it's just really sad, and it's really a sad situation. Nobody should have to continue to live, sleep, shower in a place or area where they no longer feel safe, especially when you're in your older ages like me. Now, I'm not saying people shouldn't, be scared to live where they're at because they're young, because everybody's life is precious. But I think it's more riskier for people my age, because older people is more vulnerable to scary things such as crime and other crazy things that go on in the world. So yes, I'm in the process of moving. I was given little hints about, moving and packing up stuff in a few of my other videos that I made. And I don't know if anybody picked up on it. But now I'm no longer going to hide or keep it a secret on telling people, I'm moving, because some people, I just wanted them to see me move. I didn't want them to hear about it. But now I don't care if they hear about it, because, like I said, certain situations, it's just getting out of hand. Not getting out of hand. It has gotten out of hand. I mean, it be cold in here. I mean, the heat be so poor sometimes. As you can see, if you look at some of my other videos, I be wearing hoodies. It's cold. Look, I got my black hoodie on. This particular hoodie I wear around in the house when it's cold. When it's, the house feel cold, the weather feel cold. And I got my other green army hoodie. You probably see me wear, and I wear it around in the house with my I wear that hoodie around in the house when the weather is cold or chilly, or you might have seen me wear these two hoodies around in the house maybe in the summertime if the AC is up too high. Yeah, the heat is bad. It's just not good at all. I have gotten pneumonia twice because the heat is not good. New people a few years ago took over the building. And when they took over the building, they reduced the heat. When the old people had the building, we was getting heat like crazy. I mean, the heat was really crazy. And the heat was so crazy, we was like literally having heat in July and August. And they had to tone that down. So then these new people took over. I can't say the words that I want to say, because if I say the words that I really want to say, YouTube is going to block this video. They're going to take it down and probably block my page too. So I got to, be careful with the words that I use. But when these other people took over the building, the heat is very limited and the water is crazy hot. I mean, that water is so hot, it could probably, if you're not careful, it'll probably peel your skin off. That water should not be hot like that. That water is crazy hot. They need to reduce the temperature on the water and raise the temperature on the heat. Maybe it's cheaper for them to keep the water more hot than it is to give tenants heat. But this is crazy. I mean, I just can't continue on living here. My plan for leaving here could be anywhere from early 2026 to, I made a mistake. What could be from the beginning of 2026 to early 2027. Because again, this is a process. I don't want to rush myself in, because when I leave here, I don't want to go somewhere else and then, start having regrets 6 months later, a year later, 2 years later. I want it to be someplace long term where I could, feel comfortable. My family feel comfortable when they come to see me. And I want to feel safe. I don't want to be someplace I gotta jump up and be gone again. Cause trust me, I don't like moving. I don't think anybody like moving, but it's just simply doesn't feel safe here anymore. And I'm more than sure other people, feel the same exact way that I feel. And the latest person that, passed away, it's just sad. My deepest condolences go out to the family. It's just really crazy. It's just too much, too much to deal with, too much to take in. And this family, I'll be back. I'm back. The family that just recently lost their loved one has always given me and my family the most greatest respect. And I'm deeply sad for them losing their loved one. And I will say it again, my deepest condolences goes out to this, wonderful family. I never had no problem with them. They never gave me no problem. They never disrespected me or my family in any kind of way. And it's just sad that this individual lost his life for senseless stupidity that could have been avoided. Just doesn't make sense. It's just really sad. I was, in total shock when I heard about it. I was frozen. I just became speechless. It's just crazy. So now that, this is constantly happening back to back, I have to leave here. And yes, I'm actively preparing myself to leave here. Again, like I said, I don't know exactly when. There's no time. There's no date. There's no month at this present time. But as the time starts approaching and getting near, I will announce it. Or maybe you will just see me in my new situation living. And again, it has to be someplace me and my family is comfortable in. Most of all me, because I'm the one that'll be, living wherever more, than my family. My family would, come around and visit from time to time. But I would actually be living there. So, and yes, my family is telling me, Mom, you need to leave. No longer safe here. We're no longer safe being here with you. And I have to take that in consideration very, very seriously. So, being that I'm getting this feedback, I'm going to put forth the effort to move more faster to get up out of here and to be warm, in the wintertime. I need to be warm because, like I said, having pneumonia twice, is no joke. The only reason I wasn't admitted in the hospital for my pneumonia because nowadays they could give you medicine and whatever else you need and send you home, but you got to take those medicines or medicine. You try to eat as healthy as you can. Do your own research. There's plenty of teas and stuff out there you can drink. Use honey. Cut back on sugar. Use honey. Honey is good for people and animals, dogs and cats in many different ways, and it keeps the mucus, the inflammation out of your chest cavity, so you can breathe. That honey will break it up. I got about 5 different fresh herbal teas in there, natural organic teas in there. And I drink them once to twice a day. And it helps me. And there's many different teas, natural teas and coffees out there for many different reasons. They even have capsules and things you can use if you don't want to drink the tea, where they have different things combined. So, that way you don't have to drink, eat, everything separate. There's many different things out there you can use to, to help with your health. Have I been restless lately since the latest, victim lost his life? Yes, because it's awful. And these are situations that could really be, I believe could be avoided. Sometimes you just have to cut yourself off from certain people. If you see yourself with certain people and you're trying to elevate into something more better and higher in life, more productive, and these people over here isn't, sometimes you just got to cut yourself loose and leave that alone and be over here with what's right for you. Sometimes you have to cut a lot of people out your life and just be by yourself, because you want to build, you want to elevate. You don't want to keep being on this side, being here on the low side. When you could be here on the right side and rise up. So sometimes you just, got to think of yourself, because if you don't think of yourself, put yourself first and let everybody else, as long as they okay, be out doing whatever they doing. Nothing is going to work out for you. There comes a time when you just simply have to put yourself first. Don't ever feel bad or shame for putting yourself first, because if you don't put yourself first, you yourself could end up, in a bad situation. So you have to put yourself first. You have to think of yourself. You have to think of your needs, your wants, your time, your peace, your sanity, your respect. All of that is you. And you have to put all of that into you. If it left you, put it back into you. There's nothing wrong with taking care of yourself, thinking of yourself first. Don't never let nobody make you feel guilty or feel wrong because you're thinking of yourself, especially when you have done your best to help everybody else when they was down. And then when it's your turn, there's nobody there for you. So always put yourself first when you start reaching your breaking point. And there's nothing wrong with it. You don't got to go jump off the deep end or, commit suicide and kill yourself. Just take some steps back. Take deep breaths. Breathe. Go on walks. Go sit in the park. Enjoy some trees. Sit by yourself and, just think. Reconnect with yourself. And make yourself feel good and happy. Forget about what everybody else feel and think of you. Because what everybody else feel and think of you is 9 times out of 10 negativity. And the negativity that they feel and think of you is not even you. It's not you. It's what people feel and think of you because you're no longer giving them what they want and what they need. You putting yourself first, and they don't like that. So don't worry about what other people feel and think of you, especially when you reach a certain age. When you reach like 40 and 40 plus, you should have stop worrying about what people feel and think of you. You're not a child anymore. You're a full-grown adult. Stop worrying. When you reach 40 plus, stop worrying about what people feel and think of you. They're not feeding you. They're not sheltering you. They're not paying your bills. They're not buying your clothes. They're not doing none of that for you. They're not paying your medical bills. When you sick in the hospital, they're not coming to feed you. They're not coming to visit you. They're not coming to make sure you okay. And if they are, they coming to get information that's not even real. They come to see how you look or whatever and put their thoughts together on what's wrong with you and go tell everybody else lies and fake stuff. It's just nonsense. So don't worry about what other people feel and think of you once you reach a certain age. I say 40 and plus, that should be done and over with, because 40 plus, you should know how you want your life to be. You should know where you want to be. And you should like damn near be where you want to be without worrying about what other people feel, and think about you. So, yes, I'm putting it out a little bit more earlier than expected. Yes, I am in full process of moving. Even though I'm in full process of moving, I still don't have a definite date, because I don't want to rush into something and regret it months or a couple of years later, then pack up and move again, because it's not fun to keep moving. Every time you turn around, you're moving. No. And landlords, they like long-term tenants. A lot of landlords, they love long-term tenants. So a lot of landlords don't really like, short-term tenants. So if you've been living someplace 10 plus years, it's more easier for you to rent someplace really nice, or, buy someplace really nice. Now, am I renting? Am I buying? Let's just leave a question mark over that. Ding. Let's just leave that as a question mark. Maybe people will see as time moves along. So I know what's happening. But for some people, let's just leave that a mystery. Yes, my money allows me to get from here and be someplace, way more better than where I'm at now. Now, this place that I'm in have gone under massive renovations, but there's always better and there's always worse. But I don't want to go worse. I want to go better. So I've had people keep asking me, "Oh, did you put in an application to live in the projects? Did you apply for the project?" I said, "No." I said, "Did you apply for the projects? Are you living in public housing? So if you're not there, why do I have to be there?" Not everybody that receives a Social Security check or a retirement check or a pension check take their money and do drugs and smoke it up. Not everybody does that. I don't smoke. I don't drink. I don't do drugs. My money is valuable to me. I need my money to live. I got bills to pay. I have to, take care of myself. I have a family. I can't be like taking my money and spending it up on drugs. And I never wanted to live that type of lifestyle. And I didn't do that stuff when I was younger. So why go backwards and do it now? That's crazy. That doesn't make psychological sense to me. But yeah, things is getting really bad and, really scary out here. When I walk my dog, me and my dog, we be back in the house as as dark as the darkness kick in. My family call, see if I'm okay, if I'm safe or whatever. And they, come around, check on me, Once in a while I go visit them, get out the house. But yeah, life is getting scary over here where I'm at. Things be so bad, sometimes I could hear like 3, 4 police helicopters flying over here, flying over the building. And they just be flying back to back. And you go outside and like to the park, whatever, you could